So you'd like to hear something about an Austrian holiday, what the scenery is like and what it costs. I'll be very happy to tell you, for I love Austria with its magnificent mountains, lovely villages and quaint churches. Not that I like climbing mountains. I prefer it the easy way, sitting back in a cable car and being lifted through the skies in comfort. Down in the village, you can feel just as lazy. The life goes on as slowly as it has done for hundreds of long years. There's a peace and relaxation which is only possible in the serenity of these happy green valleys. Here's an hotel you will like, one of those picked out by cooks, where the food is good and the price most modest. This could be you, welcomed by the manager and his daughter, and of course the hostess from Cook's. A friendly beginning to what could be a memorable holiday. I rather care for this breakfast, don't you? Delicious hot rolls and what glorious butter. I don't think I need the orange juice with the smell of that coffee around, would you? Just look at that cream. It's a pity we can't serve you a cup now. And after, how about a swim? The nearby pool is waiting, and the bracing mountain air encourages you to take a dip. Maybe you prefer to relax in a comfortable deck chair and watch other people being energetic. But whether you are sitting or swimming, just look at those wonderful views all round. Even a game of cards in the sunshine, while you sip your mid-morning refreshment, takes on a new enjoyment in surroundings like this. Imagine yourself on holiday in the midst of this beautiful scenery. The inclusive prices quoted by cooks suit everyone's pocket. A gentle stroll in the village will find plenty to interest you. And you're sure to admire the typical Tyrolean architecture with its characteristic timbering. And when you're tired of walking, you can sit in the sun, whilst willing hands serve you with refreshments. Here's another hotel, built in the Alpine style, which fits in so beautifully with the surroundings. Gay flowers on the balconies complete the picture. This village post office is a reminder that everyone at home will be expecting a card. Today is Carnival and Fete Day, the signal for the local people to wear their national dress and take part in the festivities. A whole pig is roasted on a spit and served to everyone. By the time we arrived, the roast pork had been in big demand, but there was still plenty left. Everyone enjoys themselves in their own way. The young people dance in their picturesque costumes, whilst their elders look on and reminisce on the days when they too joined in the dance. Austria is a country of contrasts, as you'll see on this visit to Innsbruck. This is the Hofburg Palace, the one-time residence of the imperial Austrian family. The front of this ancient palace is in the full tradition of the Austrian Empire. There are many attractive fountains in Innsbruck. This one is in the front of the Hofburg Palace. Innsbruck is a mixture of old and new. Modern streetcars and traffic contrasts with the many gracious buildings, reminders of the days gone by. Snow-capped mountains make a beautiful setting for ancient Innsbruck, and here is yet another reminder of the past, the Marie Theresa Arch. Yes, Innsbruck is well worth a visit. At a nearby hotel, luncheon is being served on the terrace. Here's another reason why holidays abroad are such a complete change. The food is different but very attractive. Doesn't that make your mouth water? And here's to a grand holiday. The local wines are both good and inexpensive. And to complete the meal, cheese of every kind. There's plenty of entertainment to be found on an Austrian holiday. And once again, something different is offered. A visit to one of the many kellers will provide you with pleasant company and a jolly but inexpensive evening. This particular one is in Innsbruck. You can actually help yourself to the local wine and drink as much as you please. And there's plenty to eat, too. You'll enjoy the company and the musical entertainment as well. This young lady is a very popular singer. She's accompanied by the small orchestra who play popular tunes in the traditional manner. The music is infectious and the gaiety increases. Very soon everyone is swaying to the music. And even if you don't know the words, you can always join in with a la la la. For more than 300 years, this cellar has been a popular place of call. The time seems to pass so quickly, and you'll store up many happy recollections for the future. This hotel is another very popular one with cooks holiday makers, and no matter where you stay, there's always a cook's hostess nearby to care for your every need and ensure that you enjoy yourself to the utmost. Today, our hostess has organized a coach trip to the Dolomites, the mountains just across the Italian frontier. And so we set off in a comfortable coach, passing by a constant panorama of chalets and mountains. The observation coach offers excellent views. In fact, it's difficult to know which side to look for the best. The coach driver knows every inch of the way. And soon we reach a small town just beyond the Italian frontier. There's a short stay here for refreshments. Even though we are only just in Italy, we can't help but notice the slight change in architecture. On our way again, the coach climbs as we approach the Dolomites. Soon we're amongst the grandeur of the mountains. Scene upon scene of breathtaking and exceptional beauty is passed. And all too quickly, the visit comes to an end and the coach is on the return journey. Back in Austria, others relaxing in the sunshine in the gardens of the hotel. Refreshments are brought by waitresses dressed in their national costume. What would you like? Perhaps an orangeade? Or maybe something stronger? And of course, there's always delicious coffee, ready when you want it. Complete with cream. Did someone mention slimming? Once more, the sound of music brings gaiety to the scene. Dancing on the lawn is a simple enough pleasure, but in the right atmosphere with the right people, it's wonderfully enjoyable. The girls in their national dress have a good time too. Out and about in the nearby countryside, there's plenty to see. Some of the local crafts produce many attractive and unique souvenirs. The wood carvers will always show you their work. It looks so easy to do, but just you try. The finished carvings are in both traditional and new forms. Here are just a few of the many examples of this work. Around the village you can see attractive Tyrolean architecture, such as these onion-domed churches. The local tourist inquiry office is attractively decorated with examples of the mural painter's art. There is fine decoration on the outside walls of this hotel, too. But you'll want to see more of the entertainments in Austria. Something you mustn't miss is a typical Tyrolean evening with music, singers and dances. It brings memories of that musical comedy of the past, White Horse Inn. The leader of the troupe introduces a couple of youngsters who are to perform the traditional dance called Schuhplatter. It's easy to see how these dances are passed on from generation to generation. The essential friendliness of the Austrians is preserved in a style all its own. This type of dancing lends itself to all kinds of interpretation. This good-humored dance starts with a form of boxing. Gradually, it develops into a wrestling match. Encouraged by the applause of the audience, who enjoy every minute of this, the dancers introduce plenty of amusing variations. A final glance at the magnificent scenery, and we hope we've given you some idea of the enjoyable time waiting for you in Austria.